Every game begins the same way.
Attention, the O's. Get ready for the most impactful news of the season that could redefine the path of our beloved birds. Decisions are being made now that will have a huge impact on the team's future, and I have the exclusive details you won't find anywhere else. The window of opportunity is closing fast, and the urgency is real. If you're a true fan and want to understand every strategic move, click the subscribe button and join our community. The future starts now! What's up, birds? Welcome to Orioles Fan Central, your exclusive channel for the hottest news from Birdland. Before we dive deep into our team's latest moves, I ask you, the O's, to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to not miss any updates. My analyses are always based on cutting-edge information, direct from the source, so that you, our loyal fans, are always ahead. Dear Orioles fans, get ready for an in-depth analysis of one of the most discussed moves behind the scenes. The possibility of a new agreement between our Baltimore Orioles and the New York Mets. As your trusted insider, I'm here to bring you the details and implications of this negotiation that could shape our team's immediate future. The season has been, to say the least, disappointing for our expectations. Those who hoped for a higher flight from the Birds this year were met with a tougher reality, which puts us in a seller position in the trade market. It's not the ideal scenario, I know, but it's a strategic and necessary decision for a franchise that has talent to offer and needs to continue building for the future. Recently, we saw our team close a deal with the Mets, sending left-handed pitcher Gregory Soto to New York in exchange for 2 pitchers. This move, my friends, already indicated the direction the front office is taking, increasing the depth of our minor league system with a clear and evident focus on pitching. It's a strategy that makes perfect sense, considering the importance of having a pipeline of talent to sustain long-term success. And yes, we still have a number of veterans who likely aren't part of the organization's long-term plans. Trading these players for prospects is the smartest way to maximize value and ensure a promising future for Birdland. Now, the big question hovering in the air, and one I've been following closely, is the feasibility of a second trade with the Mets. And this one involves a name that certainly evokes mixed emotions in our fan base. Cedric Mullins. The proposed trade circulating, which makes a lot of sense for both sides, suggests the Orioles would receive Mullins-Morabido in exchange for Mullins. Let's analyze this proposal with the seriousness and detail it deserves. Cedric Mullins' performance this season has been a topic of debate among us, the O's. Although he has cooled off a bit from his brilliant start to the season, we cannot deny his potential. We're talking about a player with the ability to reach the 20 home run and 20 stolen base mark, a 20-20 player, something that is always valuable in modern baseball. For the Mets, who are desperately looking for an answer in their center field, Mullins could be the missing piece. They need an outfielder who brings both power and speed, and Mullins at his best offers exactly that. So far this year, Mullins has a slash line of .215, .293, .396 with 13 home runs, 42 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. Yes, his on-base numbers are a bit lower than we'd like to see, but the offensive potential and stolen base speed are undeniable. He's a former All-Star, and when he's on, he's one of the most dynamic players in the league. The Mets need to add another hitter in addition to a bullpen arm is a secondary but no less important need. The addition of Mullins would give them a new dimension in their lineup, something they clearly need to compete at a high level. On our side, acquiring Mullins-Morabido would be a very interesting strategic move. Morabido, currently ranked as the 15th best prospect in the Mets organization, represents a solid return for a player of Mullins' caliber. At 22 years old, he has shown promising numbers in AA this season, with a slash line of .288, .360, .420, 4 home runs, 43 RBIs, and an impressive 33 stolen bases in 80 games. The strong point of Morabido's game is undoubtedly his stolen base ability, a skill that is increasingly valued in MLB. This would make him a valuable asset for the major leagues and a name to watch closely for us, the O's. The priority for the Orioles, as I've already mentioned, has been the addition of pitching prospects. However, we cannot ignore the importance of having talent at all positions. A talented outfielder like Mullins-Morabido not only strengthens our minor league system, but could also help us find a potential replacement for Mullins in the future. It's a long-term vision, my friends, and that's exactly what our front office has in mind when making these moves. Trading an established veteran like Mullins for a promising prospect like Morabido reflects a clear strategy: rejuvenate the roster and build a solid foundation for the coming years. It's not just about accumulating talent, but about bringing in players who fit the team's development philosophy and have the potential to become stars in the future. Morabido's ability to get on base and steal efficiently is a differential that aligns perfectly with the modernization of the game, where speed and the ability to create offensive opportunities are crucial. The front office is looking to the future, and this trade, if it materializes, would be another step in that direction. For our fan base, Birdland, this move might seem like a step backward in the short term, especially seeing a beloved player like Mullins leave. However, it's essential to understand that to build a sustainable championship team, sacrifices are necessary. Obtaining one of the Mets' top 15 prospects in exchange for a former All-Star represents a solid return and an investment in our future. It's a matter of balancing the present with the future, and the front office has shown it's willing to make difficult decisions to ensure a bright future for the Orioles. So, the O's, my loyal fans, that's it. The proposed trade involving Cedric Mullins and Mullins-Morabido is not just speculation. It's a strategy that aligns perfectly with the long-term goals of our Baltimore Orioles. While Mullins' departure might be felt, Morabido's potential and the depth he would bring to our minor league system are undeniable. It's a trade aimed at strengthening the team for the future, focusing on young and promising talents who can be the backbone of a winning team for many years. I want to know your opinions, my birds. What do you think about this possible move? Do you believe trading Cedric Mullins for Mullins-Morabido is the right path for the Orioles right now? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Each one of you makes a difference to our channel and to the Birdland community. And to stay up to date with all the latest Baltimore Orioles news and in-depth analyses, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Count on me to always bring you the most exclusive and reliable content. Let's cheer and follow every step of our Orioles together. Until next time.